What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video, and you see that title? Now, I didn't get the gun from a supply drop, alright? But I knew from the previous map that we had just played before this game that there was a guy on the other team who had the HG40, and every guy I killed, I was trying to pick it up, and right off the bat, I killed that Vision Pulse dude, picked up the HG40, and I went to town, man. Let me talk about the gun a little bit, alright? And this gameplay is great in the background, and I want to let you guys know I tried so hard to stay alive in this and get a nuclear with this HG40, because I don't see it as often as you may think. I've seen it before on a map on Stronghold, and I picked it up, but I died immediately. So this was my first time actually using the gun. So let me give you my opinions after the 15 kills or whatever I got with it, alright? The gun looks cool. To me, it feels more like an assault rifle than an SMG. And it fires like an assault rifle. It feels kind of like the Man-O-War. Like they took the Man-O-War and they turned it into an SMG. People say it's a really bad version of the Cuda. I could see that. One of the main things I noticed with it is it's not very strong. I expected, you know, when you have a gun with a really low fire rate, especially an SMG, you're going to assume that it's going to hit like a truck, and that is not the case. It hits like the old Weevil, you know, the Weevil before the buff, where you get all these hit markers from range. You're going to see at about the 2.5 to 3 minute mark, there's going to be a guy that runs down the bridge, and I'm going to hit him 3 times with it, with the HG40. It's not going to kill him. In fact, the Wraith is what ends up killing him. And I was blown away when it happened. I couldn't believe it. I hit the guy 3 times, and I didn't wall bang with any of those. It was just at range. Even from like a mid-range, I'd have to hit a guy 2 times unless I hit him in the head with the gun. So that was kind of interesting. I could tell that this guy who I picked up the gun from, he didn't really have any attachments on it. At least it didn't feel like it. The reload felt like the Cuda. But overall, I mean, I wish I had the gun because I would definitely play with it. But after I got Dark Matter on it, I don't think I would take it over the Razorback, the Cuda, or even the Weevil. I mean, I'd probably play with all those over. Even the Pharaoh I'd probably play with over it. So I think it's better than the VMP. Maybe? I don't know. Definitely better than the Weevil, but I would choose it over any of the assault rifles for sure. So there you go. That's my opinion on it after 15 kills with the gun. And man, I went into this game, it was Redwood. I changed my streaks real quick. I went with the Wraith and the Hater and the Raps because, man, if you get those in, you can't see them in the trees, so they usually go to work unless somebody on the other team is running a black cell with Engineer. Hint, hint, if you're on Redwood and you like to check out streaks, you gotta run Engineer so you can find them, okay? But, so I switched up my streaks, and of course, once I start cycling my streaks, what does my team do? They triple cap. And you'll see when I die with that HG40, I was on a ruthless streak. I was so mad because the enemy team literally spawned right beside me. Right beside me. And had my stupid team stop triple capping, man. It gets so frustrating sometimes. This game, I should have broke 100, but like I said, the triple cappers, we whooped this team. I mean, the score, it wasn't even close. I still have a really nice score line at the end, so stay tuned for that. One thing I wanted to talk about, because I have a couple minutes left in this video, there's this common thing going on about, you know, I mentioned it in another video about the whole outer space warfare and all this kind of stuff, and people just want boots on the ground. I wanted to say, I mean, if you guys watch my video, I don't really wall run that much and boost jump and all this stuff. I mean, you see me slide, and that really goes back to Black Ops 1 because I love dolphin diving. And then in Modern Warfare 3, I used to drop shot all the time, and I used to do that in Black Ops 2 as well. So, you know, the sliding, that's just another mechanic for me. I don't really consider that advanced movement. But the whole wall running and boost jumping, to me personally, I don't really see much advantage to it. I think it leaves you wide open. So when there are other guys on the enemy team that like to wall run and boost jump, I mean, for the most part, it makes them real easy targets. Now there are some people who have mastered it, like Rocksteady, and I know Rock, you want me to switch to this jumping mechanic. What's it called? Something jump? I don't know. It's a different control layout. He'll put it down below, I'm sure. And I'm gonna try it. I even thought about live comming it while I'm doing it to show you my frustration in trying to switch this up. But for the boots on the ground thing, you guys, you don't have to jump. You can stay boots on the ground. And like I said, when people are jumping all over the place, as long as it's not the speed as it was in Advanced Warfare, it makes them an easy target in my opinion. I mean, you are literally wide open. There's no head glitch. There's no cover. When you're running on the walls, you are easy pickings, man, in my opinion. All right. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, but you know, you guys talking about going back to the way the games used to be, like World War II era, Vietnam era. While I would like it, it's not going to happen because the developers are trying to appeal to a future generation of kids, and they got to do something new and exciting and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of like a car maker. You know, every year car makers come out with new models. You don't go back to the old models, okay? It's got to be something new and fresh and exciting. So that's my little take on it. I stay boots on the ground because that's what I prefer. But as always, if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. If you got that HG40, let me know what you think, because to me, it's an assault rifle. And of course, subscribe for more. I got a lot more coming this week. Have a great day, guys. Bye.